It is now finally possible to get Ashes of the Dam's final cursed relic, Samantha's drone. This was just discovered a few hours ago though, but the requirements seem pretty simple enough. Quickly explain, you would want to keep your starting pistol, this Jaeger you normally start with, and do not upgrade this thing at all. You want to keep it at gray rarity. And of course, you know, round 40 is a little dangerous, so starting at round 40, you want to feed Chumpy your weapon, starting with your gray pistol. And just to be safe, now that I have a free weapon slot open, I am going to buy this as my actual gun. Next, you want to add in a green rarity. You basically want to do this in order. I've had to survive all the way up here with only these 3 weapons, so this has been hell. Now that I just fed my green Akitas to it, you then want to take a blue rarity weapon, feed Chumpy it, just like so. And now I don't have a pack gun, so I need to go to Ashes real quick. If you do this solo, this is pretty hard to do solo from what I'm noticing. So to make it a little easier, I'd recommend a friend, because as long as you do this in order, this should work. But this is doable solo. Throw a monkey bomb, so I'm gonna get jumped for a second. You didn't want to try to get a purple rarity weapon. Oh, look at this. Sorry, this is actually gonna be needed in a bit as well. You are going to need a wonder weapon for this final stage, but I was gonna wait to get to that point. I didn't even have to use the wonder bar for it. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to see. I was kind of worried about that. I'm pretty sure every wall weapon is legendary. I don't think I have a single purple. And I was also kind of worried about if the box would even give a blue rarity weapon. That's why I held on to a blue just in case. Because I'm even struggling to get a purple right now. There we go. Alright, now we got a purple. Okay, I forgot. I think Chompy switches after you use him a certain amount of time, so you have to find him somewhere else on the map. So don't freak out if he's not activating after your 3rd use. I think it's three Chompy uses per round, or per location. Let's see, are you active? No. Okay, maybe it is 3 times per round. I just went around and I'm pretty sure I hit every single one, and none of them are active right now. I thought maybe it switched the locations. We're about to find out. I'm doing this for the first time live here, so. There we go. Alright, I finally found where he was at. So now we put our purple weapon in there. Sorry, it took me a lot of running around. You actually have to run around and look for each location to find out where he is. I think he does like a little shimmy or so whenever it's the active one that you need to interact with. Just buy me some ammo real quick. I'm about to get rid of this, honestly. I'm not. This is going to be the legendary I get rid of. There we go. Matter of fact, no, it's not. That would be really dumb to do that. Let's, we're about to find out if this truly works here in a minute. Open you up. That's the legendary. And then after we put this ray gun in here, we should hear Mr. Peak's love. Time for the moment of truth. Yep, there we go. That's how you unlock the final trial portal. Now I just need to go get some actual guns, because this is literally the only gun I have on me right now. See, I know I could actually save this now, but I would like to not choke doing this. This already took an hour and 20 minutes getting up to here. Those last, like, 10 to 12 rounds were not kind to me with only having a green rarity and a blue rarity. Now we have this just in case we go down. It's crazy that this is all it took to get the Samantha Drumming Relic portal to open, because ever since I finally caught up on relics and whatnot, I was sitting here thinking the whole time, like, you know, what could it possibly be? It's been literal months and no one had found this until now. And the fact that it was just the rarities with Chompy after round 40. Then again, I don't know. I've seen people say that supposedly you can immediately do the rarities up to round 40 and the ray gun just needs to be the last one after, but honestly, I'll have to test that and I'll just let you know down in the comments below. Because even though this might be the last relic for a lot of you, this is not my last Ashes relic for me. I still need the Dragon Head relic, unfortunately. I have tried many times solo to get that thing, and I have failed several times trying to get that relic. And it's not even the trial itself that I failed. This is where the portal is, by the way. And it is ammo caches and max ammo power-ups are disabled. So you cannot bring in a max ammo gobble gum. You're not going to be able to buy ammo whatsoever. Speaking of not having things, I probably want to get Casimir's and armor. I am hurt. I can do this in the middle of the trial too. I don't gotta do this now. But better to be safe than sorry. Let me hurry up and get in this trial. I've been on this long. I lost all that armor I just bought. There it is. Should be relatively easy. Most of these relics aren't too bad to do. But I know a lot of people don't like the spider thing relic, but that one I didn't have very many issues with. I got it on my 2nd attempt. And not 2nd attempt like 2nd game, just 2nd Oscar spawn. I think the Wisp stole it the first time. I think the Dragon Head relic is still the hardest relic to unlock, in my opinion. Hopefully the ones on Astra get solved next, because This one actually is going to make gameplay kind of interesting once you see the effect for it. Pretty sure with this relic, it makes you switch weapons every round, but it will always keep your same pack-a-punch and weapon rarity. Which for that to be a tier 2 relic is kind of crazy, because that sounds like something that could be a tier 3 one. I mean, it is kind of bad, but it's not that bad. I just imagine being on like round 30 plus or something, and you went from having like a pretty decent gun to getting some complete garbage, and it's just like, it's a wrap at that point. You did not have to throw me like that. Oh yeah, I got brain rot on this. I need this for real. That's exactly why I did this. Brain rot for one, enlightenment for the other. Alright, there we go. Third wave. I had to take a break for going for the Dragon Head Relic for the simple fact that I've spent literal, like, it had to be like 10 plus hours worth of attempts of me trying to get it, and I just keep choking at the boss fight. It's not that I can't do it, I just for some reason can't do it past round 60. I've done it in tier 3. Just to see if maybe just it's the fact that I'm doing it at round 60, and I think that's what it is. I got very close the last time I did it. I just choked in the final phase. I went to go ram him mid-laser with the truck, and he just hit me. Like, I basically just barely made it. And he killed me, and I just had to throw in the towel at that point. I was mentally frustrated. Alright, we should only got, what, 1-2 more waves to go? I think you also get a Dark Ops calling card for getting all of Ash's relics as well, which I unfortunately will not be getting just yet, not until I get that Dragon Head relic. I've even read unfortunate stories of people who made it, beat the boss, was past round 60, and rather 1-2 things happened. For some reason, the portal wasn't there for them, which I think that was if you like saved and then quit at any point would mess that up, or they just died in the trial, which if I died mid-trial, I promise you I'm actually gonna break something. Alright, we're out of shotgun ammo now. I wasn't really paying attention, but let's hit a frenzy guard here in a second. Yeah, come here. I'm gonna get rid of y'all as soon as possible. I want out this trial. That's one. That's two. Oh wait, no. Oh, there we go. Now they're dead. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Samantha's drawing. Yep, there it is.
I came looking for booty.
Why are you here? What? I never went past... What? I don't know. Anyways, I hope this did help. I will leave a comment down below to at least try to test it in a different way to see if you can start doing the rarities from round 1 forward. I've seen some people say you can. I've seen some say you can't. I truly don't know myself. Hopefully this was helpful to at least somebody out there. Yep, and there it is. These are all the relics I currently have right now. I just still need to get the Dragon Head, and then these 3 have still yet to be discovered yet. But as you can see with the Samantha relic, I don't know whether the text is overlapping like that, but every weapon the player has will swap each round but retain the pack punch and the rarity level, which I feel like they'll actually make some runs really interesting just to run. If you would like, I have a video of me attempting Ashes of the Dam's Easter egg in Cursed with every single one of my relics active, which was 10. But now I can at least do 11, and I feel like Samantha's drawing will make that pretty interesting for when I go to attempt Astra Malorn's Easter egg with, well, now 11 and possibly 12 relics, if I can ever get that Dragon Head relic. Anyways, that is it, and I'm gonna leave it off here.